What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay coming at you one more time on this beautiful Monday with a piano tutorial. And today I got a message in from a YouTube user, Sabrina, and she's wanting to know a little bit more about learning bass lines, piano theory, songs in general. So let me just jump in and read this thing. It says, I decided to just focus on theory instead of learning songs or trying to play by ear. I'm just not blessed with that talent. I found that I was learning songs that sounded good, but 2 months later when I go back to replay it, after we learn it all over again, I've learned maybe 100 songs, but can only comfortably play a handful by memory. Anything you can post demonstrating finding the bass line would be tons of help. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with that in mind. And we're going to do Mary Had a Little Lamb, but I want to show you something cool real quick. We're going to start from a more advanced concept and then move it down to the easier concept. I want to show you that really I can play any bass note with this melody that I want. Let's move it up to a D. E flat. Let's go with that E. G flat, G, A flat, to the A, that's the B natural. I do that just to show you that it's really all about the melody, depending on your expression, what you want to play and how you want to kind of build this up, what mood or feel you want to create. It's all up to you and your imagination. So I can really stick in any bass line. What's the key point there is understanding where the melody is going, and pretty much that's going to line out what you can possibly do, but there are unlimited possibilities and it's just up to you and your imagination. I want to make sure that I break this thing down in an understandable way and why I play what I play. I said that bass lines don't matter, melodies do. So what does that mean? Or if I'm doing and I play a D, okay, what are my options there? I have several options, but at the most basic, we're just sticking with the easy stuff right now. I can say, okay, D, F, that's going to pretty much be in the D minor chord, right? Or if I'm doing, let's say, E flat, all right? So I have I had an E flat and I have F. What are my possibilities there? Well, I can say, well, F is the 9 of E flat, so we could always do something like this, right? That works. Or if I have, and let's say I want to pick G flat as my bass. G flat F, we can easily say, okay, that's a 7 in the scale. So we can do something like that. So as I was saying, it's really all up to you. So if we take it at just its most basic form and we do, we think about the major triad D flat there. What do we have? D flat, F, A flat. Those can be any of your bass notes. We generally hear, right? But you can hear, or those are going to be the most common, like I said. But what you want to do is, and you may already be at this point by now, but get familiar with recognizing your major sounds. In most popular songs, you're going to be dealing with mainly major minor chords. So when we look at that from a theory aspect, at most basic, and we do. Now we know we're going for a major sound there, so that's going to be your D flat triad. Those are your possible notes that you're going to hear most often in your bass lines. Right? Okay, cool. You might be thinking, why did I go for the D flat major triad instead of going for the F minor triad? You could absolutely do that if you wanted to, and we can play this. flat sound, so that absolutely works. But in most cases, you're going to go for the D flat triad, which leads you back to. Same thing there. We're going to generally go for that A flat triad, which is A flat, C, E flat. Now we could have went to the E flat minor, which is, that's an option also. But the thing is really just understanding where the melody is going. Now once you know where the melody is going, you could pretty much build from any notes. That's the point that I really want to drive home, because I said bass lines really don't matter, melodies do. So once you really understand the melody and what all you can do with that, the possibilities are just endless. Now when it comes to learning songs, 100 songs is really just entirely too many. Now it's commendable that you were actually able to learn that many in a short period of time, but like you were saying, if you haven't revisited them in a while, you're just going to lose it. So I would recommend just bringing the quantity of songs down and really focus on the quality. Anytime you learn any song, just take that and transpose it into all keys. Make sure you know it backwards and forwards, because that's just going to make you a better player all around. So anytime you learn anything, just go ahead and transpose those. Also, I generally don't focus on learning that many songs. I may learn, it depends. I generally try to pick songs that are extremely difficult, and so it could take me months sometimes to learn one song. There's some songs I've been practicing for years, so I won't really focus on that quantity, but really focus on getting a handful of songs that you really enjoy or think you will enjoy, that you can break down, analyze, determine the theory behind them, why the player is making those type of approaches, incorporate that into your playing. But I would take that 100 down to maybe about 10. Focus on one a month, transpose them all to all keys. That's my 2 cents on learning bass lines, a little bit of piano theory, and how I feel about learning a ton of songs. But outside of that, that's all I have for today. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to share it, like it, subscribe, comment below, all that good stuff. Until the next time, I'm out.